Alright, let's talk about spag bowl, that classic Italian comfort food that everyone loves. Spaghetti Bolognese, or spag bowl as it's affectionately known, is a dish that's found its way into the hearts and homes of people all around the world. Originating from Bologna, Italy, this dish has been adapted and embraced by countless cultures, each adding their own unique twist to the recipe. Picture this, a big bowl of perfectly cooked spaghetti coated in a rich, meaty sauce. The aroma alone is enough to make your mouth water. The sauce, simmered to perfection, clings to each strand of pasta, creating a harmonious blend of flavors that dance on your taste buds. It's a symphony of taste and texture that leaves you craving more with every bite. It's the kind of meal that brings families and friends together. Whether it's a casual weeknight dinner or a special occasion, Spag Bowl has a way of making everyone feel at home. The joy of sharing a meal, the laughter, the conversations, it all seems to flow more freely when there's a plate of spaghetti bolognese on the table. Now I'm going to show you how to make it properly. We'll start with the freshest ingredients: ripe tomatoes, aromatic herbs, and quality minced meat. The secret to a great bolognese sauce lies in the slow cooking process, allowing all the flavors to meld together beautifully. Patience is key here, but trust me, the end result is worth every minute. We're going to get our hands dirty and create magic in the kitchen. From chopping the vegetables to stirring the pot, every step is an opportunity to infuse love and care into the dish. Cooking is not just about following a recipe, it's about putting a part of yourself into the food you make. Forget those jars of sauce, yeah? They might be convenient, but they can't compare to the depth of flavor you get from making your own sauce from scratch. Plus, you have complete control over the ingredients, ensuring that your spag bowl is not only delicious, but also wholesome and nutritious. This is the real deal. A homemade spaghetti bolognese that's bursting with flavor and made with love. So, roll up your sleeves, gather your ingredients, and let's get cooking. By the end of this, you'll have a dish that's sure to impress and bring a smile to everyone's face. Bon appetit! Before we start, let's gather our ingredients. This is the first and most crucial step in making a delicious spaghetti bolognese. Having everything ready and within reach will make the cooking process smoother and more enjoyable. This is like getting our weapons ready for battle, except our weapons are delicious and won't hurt anyone. A sharp knife is essential for chopping vegetables quickly and efficiently. For the sauce, we'll need some high-quality olive oil. Olive oil, 3 tablespoons. This will be the base of our sauce, adding a rich and smooth texture. Onions, 2 medium, finely chopped. Onions are the backbone of many sauces, providing a sweet and savory flavor that forms the foundation of our bolognese. Carrots, 2 medium, finely chopped. Carrots add a subtle sweetness and a bit of texture to the sauce. Make sure to chop them finely so they blend well with the other ingredients. Celery, 2 sticks, finely chopped. Garlic, 4 cloves, minced. Celery adds a slight bitterness that balances the sweetness of the carrots, while garlic brings a robust and aromatic flavor to the mix. Beef mince, 500 grams. The beef mince is the star of our bolognese sauce, providing a hearty and rich flavor. Make sure to use good quality beef for the best results. Pancetta, 100 grams, diced. Pancetta adds a wonderful depth of flavor and a bit of saltiness to the sauce. If you can't find pancetta, you can use bacon as a substitute. Tinned chopped tomatoes, 800 grams. Tomato puree, 2 tablespoons. These tomatoes will form the base of our sauce, providing a rich and tangy flavor. The puree adds an extra depth of tomato flavor. Red wine, 200 milliliters. The red wine adds a deep, rich flavor to the sauce and helps to tenderize the meat. Choose a wine that you enjoy drinking, as its flavor will be concentrated in the sauce. Beef stock, 500 milliliters. Dried oregano, 1 teaspoon. Bay leaves, 2. The beef stock adds a savory depth to the sauce, while the oregano and bay leaves bring a touch of herbal aroma and flavor. Salt and black pepper to taste. For the pasta spaghetti, 500 grams. Seasoning is key to bringing out the flavors in our sauce. And of course, we can't forget the spaghetti, the perfect vehicle for our delicious bolognese sauce. Salt for the pasta water. Adding salt to the pasta water is essential for seasoning the pasta itself. It helps to enhance the overall flavor of the dish. To serve, freshly grated Parmesan cheese loads. Fresh basil leaves. Parmesan cheese adds a salty, nutty flavor that complements the rich sauce perfectly. Fresh basil leaves add a touch of freshness and a burst of color to the final dish. And there you have it, all the ingredients you need for a proper spag bowl. Let's get cooking. First things first, chop those onions, carrots, and celery into nice small pieces. We want them to melt into the sauce and add loads of flavor. Next, mince the garlic. Now, we're ready to rock and roll. Get a large saucepan nice and hot. Pour in the olive oil, then add the chopped onions, carrots, and celery. Cook them over medium heat for about 5 to 7 minutes, stirring occasionally, until they're softened and starting to turn golden. Now add the minced garlic and cook for another minute. You'll be able to smell that beautiful garlic aroma filling your kitchen. Lovely. Crank up the heat and add the beef mince and diced pancetta to the pan. Break it up with a wooden spoon and cook until it's nicely browned. This is where we build that deep, meaty flavor. Now pour in the red wine, let it bubble away for a minute or two, scraping up any tasty bits stuck to the bottom of the pan. Pour in the tinned tomatoes. Tomato puree, beef, stock, oregano, and bay leaves. Season generously with salt and pepper. Give everything a good stir, then bring it up to a simmer. Reduce the heat to low, cover the pan, and let it simmer for at least 2 hours, or even longer if you have time. The longer it simmers, the richer and more flavorful the sauce will be. About 30 minutes before the sauce is done, it's time to cook the spaghetti. This is the perfect moment to start preparing the pasta, ensuring that everything comes together seamlessly. Timing is crucial in Italian cooking, and synchronizing the pasta with the sauce is an art form in itself. The sauce should be rich and flavorful, having simmered gently to allow all the ingredients to meld together beautifully. Now, let's move on to the pasta. Fill a large pot with plenty of water and bring it to a rolling boil. The more water the better, as it helps the pasta cook evenly and prevents it from sticking together. Using a large pot also gives the pasta enough room to move around as it cooks, which is essential for achieving that perfect texture. Make sure the water is at a full, rolling boil before adding the pasta. Add a generous amount of salt. It should taste like the sea. This step is crucial because the salt enhances the flavor of the pasta itself. Don't be shy with the salt. It's not just for seasoning, but also for helping the pasta cook properly. The water should be salty enough that you can taste it distinctly. This is one of the secrets to making pasta that tastes like it was made in Italy. Carefully add the spaghetti to the boiling water and cook according to the package directions, but start checking it a minute or two early. Stir the pasta occasionally to prevent it from sticking together. Cooking times can vary depending on the brand and type of pasta, so it's always a good idea to taste it as it cooks. You want to catch it just before it reaches the perfect al dente texture. We want it cooked al dente, which means to the tooth in Italian. It should have a slight bite to it. This texture is key to a great pasta dish as it provides a satisfying chew and holds up well when mixed with the sauce. Overcooked pasta can become mushy and lose its appeal, so be vigilant. Once the pasta is al dente, drain it quickly but don't rinse it. The starch on the pasta helps the sauce adhere better, creating a harmonious dish. Drain the cooked spaghetti and add it straight to the pan with the Bolognese sauce. Toss everything together until the pasta is completely coated in that beautiful sauce. Serve the spaghetti Bolognese in warm bowls with a generous grating of Parmesan cheese and a few fresh basil leaves on top. There you have it. A proper spaghetti bolognese that would make even an Italian nonna proud. This recipe is all about taking your time, letting those flavors develop, and enjoying the process of cooking good food. So why not give it a try yourself? You won't regret it.